Hola amigos conquistadores constitucionales, bienvenidos de nuevo a este Moña Run del Mass Effect. Vamos a ver qué hay detrás de la puerta número 2.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect.
Y eso es una interrupción que podemos... Son una cosa nueva que metieron. Puedes cortar la conversación.
Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
No estamos aquí, hemos venido de
We're
fuera.
not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
¿Es un colecta?
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
¿Qué es de los recolectores, Vito?
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Como el éxtasis que ya no usamos porque la han quitado. ¿Cómo has escapado,
Why did the
Vito?
collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Cuéntanos
What
más,
happened
Víctor.
next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
Está como una regadera.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to
Dark
get this data
energy.
to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Únete con nosotros, Tali.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That
¿Qué
sounds
misión?
dangerous.
Qué misteriosa.
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
Víctor y yo vete con Tali. Somos
He's
buenos.
traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Mission Report.
Good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
Hombre, es bueno trabar moscas con miel que con vinagre.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
No parece ni
I
un
get the feeling you knew about them already.
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
¿Qué es el relé de Omega 4?
Omega-4 relay unmapped. What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
¿Por qué atacan solo
Any ideas
humanos?
on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Ahora sí roban más gente.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Pero hace falta un equipo.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Yo tenía un equipo antes.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
¿Qué ha pasado con Ashley?
Where's
La
Ashley
resistencia
Williams?
espacial.
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
¿Qué ha pasado con Rex?
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
¿Garrus?
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's
¿Iliera?
Liara Tisoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so,
The
she
Shadow
can't be
Broker.
trusted.
¿Italy?
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Vale, que no se
Okay,
puede.
I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
Pero también soy
I'm
espectro.
still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Hombre, técnicamente es todo muerto. Yo no sé si sigo siendo un espectro después de morir. Yo creo que es un cargo vitalicio. Cuando te mueres se acaba. Pero estaremos
You
preparados.
worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't
¿Orden?
even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Joker está de vuelta y caminando.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this.
Chin, 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 chin.
Last night.
La canción está presente y la revelación. ¿Qué os parece? La Normandía. Versión 2.0.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Chin, 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 chin. Volando la Normandía. Space. Oh, y hemos subido de más nivel. Resumen de la misión. Se ha confirmado que los recolectores son el origen de los ataques contra Freedom's Progress. Me niego a leerlo en castellano. Víctor, el superviviente coreano, ha regresado a la flota nómada, con tal y sola raya. Se examinará su omniherramienta por si contiene algún dato útil. Nada, lo demás es solo cosas que hemos conseguido. Chin, chin, chin. La banda sonora de estos juegos es una pasada.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Tiene lógica.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Ah, yo creo que no le gusta que haya una IA.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Por si queréis saberlo, la voz... Si habéis visto Battlestar Galáctica, número 6, number 6, es la actriz es la que le pone voz a Edie. ¿Qué más hay que conocer?
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Oh, tutorial. Qué útil, enseñarnos cosas que ya sabemos. El ascensor, la parte que más tiempo estás en la Normandía. Porque tiene 4 plantas. Oh, y los alojamientos del capitán. Eso los veremos ahora. Aún no lo tenemos porque hace falta un científico para tener el laboratorio. Bueno, tenemos un montón de cosas. Lo siento, pero aquí no va a haber un random por whatever en este juego probablemente. Vamos a subirnos de nivel. Voy a quedarme los 2 puntos para el siguiente nivel subirme esto. Por ahora se queda así. Vamos a ir saludando a la gente que hay con la Normandía, ¿no? Vamos a cotillear. A ver qué se cuenta Joker. Cerramos persiana. Abrimos la persiana. Abrimos la persiana. Hola, Joker.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Ship cancer. Esto es una copia barata.
Same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
Joder, qué forma de recordar Para una vez que te has muerto, no paras de recordarlo, Shepard. Contrólate un poco.
Commander.
Preguntemos cosas a...
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda. And expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Tiene una frase para cada uno de los compañeros que tienes.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
¿Y la vieja tripulación?
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
¿Y qué tal vais por la
I
cabina?
assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Preguntemos a Edie qué tal le va la vida.
Yes, Shepard.
¿Qué es esta sala?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Preguntemos sobre cómo la han
I
creado.
want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
¿Tu
Why
nombre?
are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Oh, ya sabemos el origen. ¿Dónde estás?
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
¿Y a qué te dedicas?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Oh, tengo una misión oculta.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Qué pasada.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Podría ser, pero nunca es seguro. ¿Qué sistemas de vigilancia tenemos?
Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
The Elusive Man has
He has
monitoring
invested
devices?
most of Cerberus's
¿Y cuáles son las
resources
funciones
into
esas
the design and
restringidas?
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Cambiemos de
Let's
tema.
discuss something else.
Ready.
Preguntemos por Cerberus.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
¿Qué
What sort
recursos?
of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
¿Qué?
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
¿Cómo se clasifica
How is
Cerberus?
Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
¿Cuántos hay?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
¿Cómo construyeron Normandía?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that
Jo,
question.
qué inútil
Let's
eres.
discuss something else.
Ready.
Vale, ya hemos hablado de todo.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Login you out. Sigamos cotilleando la nave. ¿Mm? Chambers. Hola.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Placer es
I'm
mío.
glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Oh, por supuesto.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
¿Cómo está la
Is
tripulación?
there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Preguntemos las cosas
Do
por
you have a
ella.
moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
¿Cuáles tus
What are your
funciones?
responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Ah, o sea que no hace como que es un asistente, pero en realidad su función principal es ser una psicóloga infiltrada.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're
Cierto.
lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
Yo tengo más cosas. ¿Cuál es
This
tu opinión de Cerberus?
organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
¿Yo de los alienígenas?
Sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
Oh, qué mona es.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Oh.
Don't worry.
No, soy una
We'll
pasada.
defeat the collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought.
Oh,
Anything else you'd like to talk
filtreando.
about?
¿Qué forma de flirtear entre los dos?
I
No.
better go.
Okay. Maybe. Welcome aboard, Commander.
¿Por qué no? Vamos a ver quién más hay por aquí. Oh, Jacob está aquí. Preguntémosle, hablemos con Jacob. ¿Qué tal, Jacob?
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed.
Podría ser muerto.
Condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
¿Qué acciones?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Bueno, es bueno tener una persona que por lo menos es coherente.
Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Ahí hay, Commander. ¿Le podemos preguntar cosas?
Commander, can I help you with something?
¿Qué opinas de la
How are we
tripulación?
doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
¿Qué opinas de la
What do you
tripulación?
think of the state of the crew?
Well, we don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
Oh,
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
vale.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Una sala de reuniones. ¿Qué es esto?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Oh, ¿cómo funciona?
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
Ah, no es práctico.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state. no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Qué moderno. Eso es más o menos cierto, lo del enlazamiento cuántico y eso. Pero no se sabe muy bien. Simplemente han cogido la idea, el concepto, los que han diseñado el juego y se han inventado que ahora vale para hacer llamadas telefónicas.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Oh, no se puede usar el laboratorio.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Oh, qué pasada. Aún nos queda nave por explorar. La exploramos el próximo capítulo. Porque este ya se ha hecho... Gracias, Kelly. Exploraremos en el próximo capítulo. Hasta la próxima. Chao, chao.